Hello and welcome to Healthy Life Channel, where we explore vital topics to keep you well informed and prioritize your well-being. Like this video if you're intrigued by natural health solutions. If you're new here, hit subscribe and enable notifications for our latest updates. In today's video, I'm going to dive deep into the 3 worst foods you should avoid if you suffer from vertigo, dizziness, or balance issues. Whether you're dealing with conditions like BPPV, Meniere's disease, or unexplained dizziness, this video could provide some valuable insights. 1. Gluten. When I say gluten, I'm primarily referring to wheat. Technically, gluten encompasses a variety of proteins, including gliadin, alpha-gliadin, and wheat germ agglutinin, but the main issue boils down to wheat itself. Why is wheat such a problem? There are 3 significant reasons. 1. Autoimmunity. Gluten can exacerbate autoimmune conditions, which is a common underlying issue for many people with vertigo or dizziness. Even though direct autoimmune attacks on the inner ear are rare, the systemic inflammation caused by autoimmune disorders can affect various parts of the body, including the inner ear. This inflammation can disrupt the delicate balance mechanisms, leading to dizziness or vertigo. Gluten is notorious for worsening autoimmune conditions, making it one of the worst foods you can consume if you have such issues. 2. General inflammation. Even if you don't have an autoimmune condition, gluten can still cause problems due to its inflammatory effects. Research shows that consuming wheat can lead to increased gut permeability, often referred to as leaky gut, which triggers widespread inflammation in the body. This inflammation can spread to the inner ear, exacerbating balance problems. Many people notice an overall improvement in their health and reduction in vertigo symptoms when they eliminate gluten from their diet. 3. Cross-reactivity. Gluten can cross-react with various tissues in the body, which means it can trigger immune responses similar to those caused by other harmful substances. This cross-reactivity can further inflame the inner ear and interfere with the nerve signals that are essential for maintaining balance. By understanding these connections between gluten and vertigo, you can make more informed choices about your diet and potentially reduce your symptoms. Stay tuned for more details as we explore the other foods you should avoid if you struggle with these issues. 2. Let's dive deeper into the concept of cross-reaction, which is crucial to understanding how certain foods can exacerbate chronic vertigo, dizziness, or balance issues. Cross-reaction occurs when antibodies, which your immune system produces to target specific substances, mistakenly bind to other substances because they share similar molecular structures. Think of antibodies as tiny post-it notes your immune system uses to tag and identify harmful invaders. However, due to what's known as molecular mimicry or epitope similarity, these antibodies can mistakenly attach to something that looks similar, even if it's not the same thing. One of the most common cross-reactions happens between gluten, found in wheat, and certain proteins in milk. This makes dairy products, particularly milk, the second worst food to consume if you suffer from chronic vertigo, dizziness, or balance problems. The issue arises because your immune system can mistake the proteins in milk for gluten, effectively triggering the same inflammatory response as if you had consumed gluten itself. You may wonder if yogurt, sheep's milk, or goat's milk might be better options. While these alternatives may be somewhat easier to digest, they still contain proteins that can trigger an immune response similar to that caused by gluten. It's important to note that when I refer to dairy, I'm specifically talking about milk from cows, sheep, and goats, not eggs, which are a different matter altogether. So far, we've covered the issues with gluten and dairy. Let's now move on to the 3rd major food that can worsen these conditions. 3. Sugar. But why is sugar so problematic? Over the past 20 years, beyond autoimmune conditions, the most common underlying factor I've observed in chronic vertigo and balance disorders is insulin resistance. Insulin resistance occurs when your blood sugar levels are high, but your cells can't absorb the sugar efficiently. If you're dealing with vertigo, dizziness, or balance problems and regularly consume alcohol, which is essentially liquid sugar, or eat a diet high in simple carbs, you're likely contributing to this inflammation. Eliminating these foods might help alleviate your symptoms, but diet is just one piece of the puzzle. Many people with these issues have other underlying metabolic conditions that need to be addressed. While avoiding problematic foods is a good start, it's often not enough. To truly tackle these issues, you should work with a healthcare professional who understands the intricate connections between diet, inflammation, and the vestibular system. They should be knowledgeable about the necessary tests and how to interpret them, as well as the appropriate treatments. For example, if you have gluten sensitivity, removing gluten is essential, but you may also need to address gut health or autoimmune responses. If you're facing chronic vertigo, dizziness, or balance problems, consider avoiding these foods and consult a doctor who can help piece together the full picture of your condition. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already for more insights on your health. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.